Is there a name for the current era we're living in, like medieval, Renaissance, or modern? Is there a name for the current era we're living in, like medieval, Renaissance, or modern? Yep, pretty much. Our era will be known as post-industrial era, or information era, or pre-war era, if we are unlucky. Scientifically, we are in Phanerozoic eon, Cenozoic era, Quaternary period, Holocene epoch, and the Megalaean age. Socially, the information age starts mid-20th century, and I don't think it has officially ended yet, but as of last year, people are referring to it as the digital age. The digital age. The geological time period is the Anthropocene, literally, man-time, as in the geologic record of the future will show our meddling. I have heard postmodern era, but not sure if this is or ever was correct. We are in the information era. Digital era. We live in the modern era, which comes after the Middle Ages. Modern era consists of early modern period, Renaissance and stuff, late modern period from all the revolutions, to global colonialism, ends with WW2. Contemporary history 1945 till now. Contemporary era is the most accurate we have now. Future historians will choose a better name for it. Seeing as a lot is happening, it will probably be described as multiple overlapping eras. For example, nuclear era 1945 till nukes become obsolete. Space era 1966 till we get an independent colony outside Earth. Internet era 1990 till current internet becomes obsolete. Global era 1945 until we create a global government, federation, something functional. Consumer era, the consumption, which sounds like a disease on purpose, until we learn to create enduring products again and stop replacing them for no reason. It might also be that because so many things are happening, historians will call it the explosion, the boom, the global revolution, the great change, the second axial age, or something like that. Mid-idiot, pre-singularity. End times. The decline. Information era, I'd say, but it'll likely be renamed when the world goes through another massive shift. Modern era. Until your era is in the past, you can't really name it. If I may be honest, I think we're heading for a regressive Dark Ages kind of thing right now. Especially the US. This is turning into idiocracy. Actually, it already has. I feel sad to say. I'm being full score respectfully. Impartially honest, we're post the information age. Much of our society is being run and educated by internet, so I'd say it's the start of the digital age for sure. I feel like human progress for now is stagnating as we still haven't balanced human rights despite being more intelligent and educated than any other humans in history. I feel like either nature will start cropping up a new type of human to deal with what we haven't perfected yet, like the pregnancy sacrifice, which is one of the hurdles that is contributing to the lower population. As because it happens to women, it is greatly minimized and hasn't been checked to in order to facilitate it. It is often ignored as an issue to it doesn't affect men, but it does if men are being skipped over. So women avoid the heavy responsibility that befall them as they get older, such as parenting and social caretaking process. Sounds scary, but yeah, I think a lot of us have said this too. Nature is nefarious. It doesn't mind surprising us. Given the biologically speaking of the two sexes, men are the deviation, it's not surprising then that it's very likely nature will alter men's genetics somehow to facilitate the breeding process and likely reduce human phenotypical and size variety as a form of quality control to ensure that the men born inspire desire to breed. Again, not trying to cause fear-mongering, but just paying attention to our anthropological and social limitations. We do have issues that we have not outsmarted despite outsmarting many humanity problems like diseases and other healthcare. If we don't socially balance out the romantic expectations, nature will do something about it, as based on our DNA history it has done it before. Combine that with the geology era and it becomes clear we're due for an upgrade. As for the dinosaur-sounding names, we're probably in one where humans dominate, as honestly we do. Anthropocene. Pre-apocalypse, post-capitalist. It's going to likely be referred to as the post-industrial, digital, or information era unless something like World War III happens relatively soon to adjust its name to something relevant to the event. Pre-WW3 era. Technically correct. Geologically and officially, we're in the Anthropocene. Socially, we won't pick what the current era is called, but like something like Information Age or Automation era. The Anthropocene. I don't think it has been officially adopted but seems to be more and more accepted in social and environmental philosophies.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.